And what was the clue again, Julian?
Geordie double act.
I know Algernon Swinburne and William Bell Scott spent some time in Newcastle. It would have been just after the Anglo-Persian War of 1856.
Is it Anton Deck?
I very much doubt it, Thomas. I've never heard of it.
Anton Deck does fit, yes. Although it would mean Peter's answer for 7 down is wrong. But then I did have my doubts about the answer being written in Sumerian, especially in Maureen's Take a Break magazine.
Hey, where is she?
I'm afraid dear Maureen had to visit the hospital last night for a little operation.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
It's rather a delicate matter, Tom, hence she's sworn me to secrecy.
Maureen's had her bunions removed.
Naturally, I told Julian, it's not healthy to keep secrets all to oneself. The canker that destroys.
Well, I hope she's all right. It's a serious procedure.
Oh, she'll be fine. Maureen's as tough as old boots.
I believe it was her old boots that caused the problem in the first place.
Well, if she's not going to be joining us today, then we should probably start the meeting. Oh, what the hell is that noise?
Sounds like it's getting closer.
Do we have any visitors booked in today?
Not this month, no.
Julian, best not to take any chances. Pass me that sabre off the wall.
Will do.
Oh, Peter, no, not after last time.
Whatever comes through that door, just hold firm, chaps. Hold firm.
Plum House by Ben Cottam and Paul McKenna. Episode 3. A Night to Remember.
Stop panting, Alan. You're breathing all over my face like a wet dog.
Oh, sorry, Maureen.
Now put me down.
Well, I never.
You didn't just carry Maureen all the way upstairs.
No. Oh, no. I carried a wheelchair up as well.
Not a bad bit of kit, this. I borrowed it off my sister. Had to pop to the hospital last night for a little operation.
Don't worry, Maureen. Your bunion secret is safe with me.
I can tell. Look, I don't want treating no differently just because I'm in a wheelchair. I'll still be able to do everything in the gift shop. I've had a go on the drive and I'm as fast as that Tanny Grey Thompson.
When I'm pushing you.
Anyway, what have I missed?
Oh, well, we haven't started yet. So does anybody have anything they'd like to discuss this morning?
Who presents Gardener's World? 5 and 3.
Hey! Get your mitts off my magazine. I was halfway through that crossword.
Anything actually related to Plum House?
Move away, Alan. You're sweating all over me.
Oh, sorry. I was just leaning on the wheelchair in case I fainted again, Maureen.
Oh, yes. Wait. I do have news. We had a very exciting letter delivered in the post this morning.
And what did it say?
Ah, well, I'm afraid I couldn't open it. They had the wrong address. But it looked like a tremendously interesting envelope.
I see.
Nothing like proper stationery, is there? The only envelope of any merit we ever get sent is that blasted award invitation we always receive.
Oh, not that rubbish again.
I wish they'd give it a rest.
Can I just open a window?
Sorry, what award invitation?
Oh, every year Plum House is nominated as Best Museum in Cumbria. We received our invitation to the award ceremony last month, but don't worry, I just filed it under D for dustbin.
What? When are the awards?
Tomorrow.
Oh, my God, but we've got to go. This is amazing news.
Oh, Tom, we get nominated every year.
It's 'cause there's only 2 trust museums in the Lake District. Ols and the Dry Stone Wall Place at Cotley Beck.
And they've beaten us to the prize 20 years in a row. The ignominy of it.
Although it is a good museum, especially if you like walls with no mortar.
It's champion.
But, guys, this is still great news. I mean, we should have it on our website. Well, we should build a website first and then put it on there. Where's it held?
Ugh, that's the worst thing. It's in London. As if anyone in their right mind would want to go there.
Look, Peter, I think we should go. Show our faces. At least have a glass of free Prosecco.
Well, what about me? Can't I come?
I suppose I could be tempted back to the capital. It's been some time since my last visit. I know this marvellous Lion's Corner house.
And what are me and Alan supposed to do while you're both swanning around down there?
We'll only be gone for the day, Maureen, and you can't really travel in your current condition anyway.
Fine, but you can at least bring me back some merchandise for the gift shop. Alan, come on, pick me up.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh.
All right, I'll go look into some train tickets.
Next clue, Julian?
Famous racehorse, 10 letters.
Bucephalus?
How am I spelling that?
Have you got everything, Peter?
I've got a brown paper bag full of mint imperials and an annotated edition of Xenophon. Was any man ever better equipped for a trip to the metropolis?
And you're sure you don't want me to come with you?
No, don't worry, Julian. We only have 2 tickets anyway. You didn't actually all need to come to the station to wave us off, and perhaps would have made sense to have at least one member of staff at the museum.
It's something to do, though, isn't it?
You okay, Alan?
That hill. So steep. A long way to push.
Oh, will you stop moaning? It's downhill on the way back.
Right. Well, we'll see you all in the morning.
Back to your window seat!
Tom, this just isn't fair. I'm missing out on all the fun.
Yeah, but look, Julian, if me and Peter aren't at Plum House, that means you're technically in charge.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, in that case, bon voyage.
You still need to be sensible, though, Julian, so don't do anything...
Yeah, we'll be back in the morning to pick you up. And don't worry, Plum House is in safe hands. My hands. As safe as there are.
Come on, Alan. Up you get. Home time.
Oh, for good Alan. Stop lying on the ground. Maureen needs a hand.
So steep.
Thank you. Thanks.
Splendid cab driver, like a young Sidney Poitier. Could have tipped him, though, Tom, or indeed paid him.
Well, it's an Uber, Peter, so... Oh, never mind.
Old Mother London. Go on, give her a sniff. No, bring her deep into your nostrils. Doesn't she smell fantastic? Can't believe how quickly we've made it here from Cumbria.
Yes, those 3 hours of Greek poetry just flew by.
Didn't they just? I tell you what, though, it's a shame that nice young man never opened his hatch for us.
What?
To serve us some tea. I don't know about you, but I was gasping about Preston. Any fluid would have sufficed.
Yeah, can we just keep the innuendo at a minimum today?
Innuendo.
Seriously, I need you on your best behaviour at these awards.
Tom, I'm senior prefect to your head boy. Actually, I should be head boy, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we'll just keep everything at a minimum today.
If you insist.
Here he is, my favourite Alan. I don't know any others, but still.
Maureen's let me have 5 minutes off for a warm Ribena.
Yeah, I've brought you some delicious custard creams. Don't eat too many, they're Peter's.
Oh, thank you. I'm goosed. It's like pushing round a Panzer tank. I don't just mean that because a wheelchair was made in Germany, but because it's very, very heavy.
Well, if you wanted to escape from Maureen for a while, you could always come and give your best pal Julian a hand with something.
But she'll shout at me.
Yes, but you won't hear her if you're upstairs, will you?
Oh, yeah?
And this little task will take no time at all. It's a very simple in-and-out job.
All right. What are we doing?
Let's just say I've got an idea for a little stunt. Something to get social media buzzing about Plum House.
So you what?
Trust me, it'll be brilliant.
Okie dokie. I'll just drink this Ribena.
But we don't have time, Alan.
But my mouth, it's very dry, and I'm a bit dizzy still, and I can't actually see anything out of my left eye.
I'm sure a bit of work will take your mind off it. Now, come on, before she spots us.
But I haven't had a
Leave
drop
the
of my...
Ribena.
Well, it's not a bad venue, is it?
Yeah. The convention of vacuum cleaner salesman, perhaps.
Oh, come on, there's a cellist.
It's an exceedingly poor show if one can't stretch to a full quartet. God, look at this dump. I don't know why they don't have done with it and give out the trophies in the car park.
But you have to be so negative.
But I mean, they've even stuck us right at the back.
Well, you hadn't attended the ceremony for 20 years.
Is it any wonder?
Volavant, sir?
No, thank you. They look disgusting.
Peter, please, can you just make an extra bit of effort today? I hate to say this, but watch what I do at these kind of events.
Half a glass of Prosecco and he thinks he's Peter Ustinov.
You see, networking is all about painting on a big fake smile and...
Tom Collyer!
Charles! You remember Peter Knight?
Of course, hello, Peter. All well at Plum House, keeping an eye on Thomas for me?
Well, no need for that. You see, Peter's fully behind our new strategy outline, Plum House Vision 2025. I sent that through last week.
I haven't read it yet.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, well, let's book a catch-up in Q1 next year.
Are you not talking in Esperanto?
Oh, we can touch base and we...
And what?
Don't look at me. I haven't the foggiest idea what the man's talking about.
And can meeting. We have meeting. You and me meeting.
Yes, great, Tom. Pablo, if it isn't our great diversity guru himself.
Who on earth was that man? If I met him before, then I've gladly forgotten him.
No, Peter, look. Over there on the table of the British Museum. It's Emma.
Who?
Hey, voila! What do you want to do with a suit of armour?
Get in it.
Why?
Because We can take my picture and put it online, and it might go viral or something. And also, I've always wanted to have a go in here, but Tom's always forbidden it, so just give us a lift getting in.
But wasn't this suit made for somebody a bit,
What? Just don't look at me like that. Of course I'll fit. Come on, help me into it, Squire.
And now we come on to the award for Best Museum...
Emma,
in the North
you say?
Why, hi, Matt!
No, I'm none the wiser.
She was the education officer at Plum House.
Really?
Yes!
Are you thinking of Maureen?
No, I was in love with her. And I told her how I felt, and then she moved down to London, and I kind of had a breakdown.
Ah, now I do remember. I remember you having a mild infatuation with a wee bit of skirt a while back. Well, we've all made that mistake once.
Peter, you can't say that Emma wasn't just...
Yes. You made your point. If I wanted to listen to a load of tedious drivel, then I'd simply pay more attention to the Master of Ceremonies and his endless nonsense.
Oh, God, he's doing his best.
The Hadrian's Wall Guardhouse.
It was meant to be Rick Stein, but he's unwell. Just eating too much fish, apparently.
And now we move further north for the award for Best Trust Museum in Cumbria.
Peter, it's us.
I think we know who's going to win this one.
Well, we do only have 2 museums in the Lakes, but this year the winner is... Plum House.
What? We've done it! We finally done it!
Amazing!
What do we do?
Go there and get it, Peter.
Me? No, we'd never won it without you, old boy.
You're the curator.
Yes, I am, aren't I? Yes. Put your crash helmet on and fasten your safety belt. Peter Knight's about to blow the roof off the joint.
Oh, God.
Congratulations. And now we move on
I
to...
have a few words to say about that. Thank you very much indeed.
Ladies and general infantrymen, I always told myself that if Plum House were ever to receive long overdue recognition at these annual charades, that I wouldn't use this platform to settle old scores. But gazing down at row upon row of tailors' dummies, no, fatted pigs, is more fitting for you lot.
Oh, no.
Obsessed with your pointless targets.
Oh, excuse me.
Missions,
Right,
statements.
excuse me.
Your managerial merry-go-round.
I think what our curator is trying to say is thank you to everyone here at the Trust for this award. It means an awful lot to us. As everyone knows, we've faced a few challenges over the years, but we keep doing our best to improve. So this is really for everyone there: Peter, Maureen, Alan, well, Julian, I suppose, and Emma Hughes, actually, wherever she is these days. Who knows, could be anywhere. But her hard work was a big part in us collecting this honour today.
Who on earth is Emma Hughes?
Not now, Peter.
OK, I'm lowering the visor now. Are you all right?
Great.
There we go.
Ah, fantastic. Great. I am a knight in a suit of armour. To Camelot. Brilliant. Oh. It's a bit warm in here. Yeah, dark, too. Still, go get the camera.
What camera?
Just use your mobile phone.
My what?
Oh, for goodness sake, right, use mine then. Oh, no, wait, it's in my pocket. I can't get it out now. This is a very heavy suit. And it's hot, it's very steamy. Oh, I'm starting to sweat.
I did say.
What? It's hard to hear inside this.
Oh, no, I think she saw us.
Alan, I'm actually too hot. Oh, I want to get out. Alan! And I need to get... Oh, I need the toilet. I should have gone before I got in. Oh, no. Right, you've got to get me out.
What the bloody hell's going on?
Quickly. I've got to... Let me bend over and take the helmet off.
Alan! Who's in that contraption?
What? Oh, God, it won't budge. Just...
Watch the stairs, Mr. Julian.
What? Ah!
Yes, you're at the bottom now.
What are you playing at?
Is that Maureen? I can't see. I think I might need to borrow your wheelchair. My legs have locked up.
Borrow my wheelchair? You can take a lend of my Take a Break magazine instead, you great lumbering...
Oh! Why am I saying that? I can't feel a thing. The armour works.
Take that, you...
I'll go and get some WD-40.
I can't feel that, boy. It's a waste of considerable effort.
Very well done. Many congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, well, come visit us at any time. The museum.
Hello, you.
Emma! What are you doing here?
Here with my British Museum team.
Right, wow. Do you know, I had absolutely no idea that you were here. This is, wow, I'm actually shocked. I don't know if you can see how shocked I am.
I can, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess congratulations are in order.
Oh, thank you. Yes, actually, I thanked you in my speech. I don't know if you've heard me mention.
I heard. That was very kind.
I meant it. You know, we wouldn't have won
if the dry stone wall place had showed up. Oh, that's what everyone's saying.
They're not here.
Got fed up of winning, apparently. They were having to build dry stone walls just to sit all the awards on.
Well, they've got the skills. Oh, that's a shame, though.
No, you deserve an award, Tom. For at least turning Plum House round just a bit. The Unsung Hero Award. Although I guess that wouldn't really work.
No, because of me.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, great, yeah. No, the British Museum is, yeah, it's going really well. Lots of responsibility, which is challenging, but good.
Yeah, well, it sounds amazing. I knew you'd love it.
Oh, I do, yeah. And I'm living in this great flat out east. It's pretty cool.
Wow, so good. Not missing Plum House even, sort of tiny bit.
Where? No, I'm joking. Seriously, though, how is the museum?
Oh, fantastic. Just, we've really turned a corner. You know, everyone's pulling together. I mean, take today, we've left Julian in charge. I mean, Julian, can you imagine that? Back in the day. I mean, never in a million years.
Chaos guaranteed.
Yeah. But people, they're just finally listening to me, I guess, and my ideas. Oh, it's just a totally different...
Here he is, Victor Ludorum. Bottle of champagne for me, and a bottle of champagne for you.
Oh. Right, that seems a little extravagant. But...
Hope you don't mind, but I had to get your wallet out of the cloakroom. Silly Peter's made a boo-boo and left his purse up north.
Oh, well, of course I don't mind that. Look who it is!
Now, I think I left my spectacles on the train.
You're wearing them.
It's Emma.
Oh, Emma, yes, of course. Tom told you he loved you. You upped and bolted south. Tom had a bit of a nervous breakdown episode. That, Emma.
Yeah, he's joking.
No, you told me all about it when you spotted her in the crowd earlier.
No, still joking.
Oh, dear. Have I done a little whoopsie?
Emma, there you are. Come on, I need all the minions back at base. That photocopying won't do itself.
Yeah, good one. Just a bit of classic British Museum banter there.
What?
No, sorry. This is Tom, and this is Peter.
Yes, everyone here knows who they are. Come on, time we got back.
Bye, Tom. It was nice to see you.
Yeah, bye, Emma.
Bye.
Well, that went well.
You all right?
The champagne. Like battery acid. I ought to have known. We can't drink this stuff. No, if the Plum House lads are going to celebrate, they're going to have to do it properly. Fortunately, I know just the place. And Peter Knight is always in credit there. In fact, he never needs to buy a drink all night.
Sounds good.
Stop being so tight with the WD-40. Just chuck it all on there.
It's no good. I might have to cut you out with my oxyacetylene torch.
That won't hurt, will it?
I'm not very good at lying.
Right, I've called an ambulance.
Oh, this is going to be embarrassing. What am I going to say when they get here?
It's fine, they're not coming. They thought it was a prank call and hung up.
Unbelievable. That's my tax paying their wages. No wonder my father keeps his finances offshore.
My dad does that as well. Keeps all his cash in a dinghy moored off St. Bee's Head. As he always says, the banks could collapse at any minute.
Look, this is getting us nowhere. Now, as I am technically in charge of Plum House, I demand that you get out of your wheelchair and let me have a go.
What? No chance.
Tell her, Alan.
Oh, I'm not getting involved. I don't have a suit of armour to protect me from Maureen's magazine.
Fine, but does your sister have a spare wheelchair I can borrow or something? Until I can get this thing off of me?
I've got the family wheelchair at the minute, so you'll have to find one of your own. Unless Alan can knock you one up.
I guess I do have some spare bicycle wheels in this shed.
Well, get to it then, Alan. What are you waiting for?
Can I go and finish my Ribena first?
No, you can't. I won't take him back to the gift shop first. Come on, chop chop.
Woo! What a place, eh, Tom? Old Compton Street, where the working man comes to slake his thirst.
I think he might come here for something else, Peter.
I met these great lads. Sailors from Poland, would you believe?
Yeah, lovely.
What was get more into the spirit of things, Tom. I've got a reputation to keep up round here. And we're supposed to be celebrating. Did you see how people looked at me when I burst onto the dance floor, holding my award aloft? At least look at me when I'm talking to you instead of staring at your mobile telephone.
I've just looked online. The last train home's been cancelled.
My old friend Melvin Bragg once said, this is how the best nights begin.
Peter, where are we going to stay? We think practically for once.
The lads from Gdansk are sailing to Uruguay at 6 tomorrow. We could always stow away.
No, hold on. I've got a better idea.
Sorry, the flat's a bit messy at the moment. Wasn't exactly expecting company.
We just really appreciate you letting us stay, Emma, don't we, Peter?
We sit in the corridor. This can't be a real dwelling.
Peter...
I'm in a more spacious prison cells.
When were you...
Yeah, I know the flat's a bit cosy, Peter, but London is very expensive, and at least it's in a great area.
Ah, yes, above what appeared to be a Lithuanian gambling den.
Maxim is Estonian, actually, and he's a very well-respected drug dealer in the local community.
So what is it? First dibs for the bed?
No, that's my bed, Peter. You can both sleep on the sofa there.
Where's she pointing at that tiny bonquette, Thomas?
Just be grateful, please, Peter.
Fine. Is there at least somewhere I can clean my teeth before we retire for the night? I still got the taste of Tom and Jerry in my mouth.
It's a cocktail.
Right. There's a toilet at the end of the hall.
Tiptoe through the rat droppings.
What is he on about?
I'm sorry, we'll be gone in the morning, I promise. It's just the trains were cancelled.
It's fine. I was kind of hoping I'd see you again before you left anyway, Tom.
Oh, really?
You know, if I'm being completely honest, it's not been quite as easy as I thought moving down here. It's a big change.
Yeah, well, that's understandable.
Yeah, it's been a bit tricky to adjust, actually, with the new job and everything. Get a bit lonely sometimes.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm pleased. You know, it all seems to be going...
Oh, who am I kidding? It's been a nightmare. The job's rubbish and demeaning. I've got no money, and the only friend I've made down here is an Estonian drug dealer, and he's still nicked me telly.
But Plum House hasn't been the same without you either, Emma. Honestly, it's a mess. I mean, I had to leave Julian in charge. I mean, Julian... and I've missed you so much. I'm miserable.
It's really good to hear you say that. Not about you being miserable, but, well, no, it's quite nice to hear that, but...
Well, why don't you just come back?
I've been thinking about it, I really have, but I just don't think I can give up that easily. And you never know, I mean, it might get better.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right, who's ready for bed?
Yes, I'll be there. Just actually 1 second, Peter.
It might not be wide enough for us to top and tail, Thomas. We might have to lie one on top of the other instead.
It doesn't sound ideal.
Do you feel more like a top or a bottom, Thomas?
Look, OK, fine, we can all try sleeping in the bed, but it might not...
Bagsy Peter Knight for top bunk!
Peter!
You snooze, you lose. That was actually a game we used to play at boarding school. It led to chronic insomnia and quite a high-profile court case some years later.
Look, all right, you're going to have to move up.
Oh, come on, Tom. There's plenty of room.
Yeah, but no, 3 of us have to get in here.
Yes, well, Emily can lie on the other side of us.
Emma! And actually, maybe I'll just go on the sofa. I have to be up in 5 hours anyway.
No, give it a little go. Sure it'll work.
Lights out in Griffin House. Anyone want to swap a Capston's full strength for a cheeky peek at my copy of Charles Atlas's Male Physical Culture?
You know, this isn't going to work. Why don't you go on the banquette on your own, Peter?
Wait a minute. That's it. Of course, we go and stay with Hugh.
Who's Hugh?
My brother. He's just back from Africa. Oh, Hugh's got a massive place in the West End. 6 bedrooms or something like that.
Why have you only just thought
I
of this
never really
now?
liked staying with Hugh.
Why not?
You know, I can't for the life of me remember, so it must be something minor. What do you say, Thomas? I'm sure the Route Master buses must still be running.
Well, we could... Emma's very kindly offered to let us stay here now, Peter. I don't know if it's a bit
rude.
In
a DOS house?
It's not a DOS house.
Come on, let's move on, old boy.
But I'm not sure if I'm ready to move on yet, Peter.
It's OK, Tom. Maybe it's for the best.
Are you sure?
No. But let's be honest, this isn't going to work. And I just want you to be happy.
OK. But I'm really going to miss you, Emma.
Splendid. Then let's go say yoo-hoo to Brother Hugh. I'm sure he'll be delighted to see us.
I'm shattered. I'm absolutely shattered.
Oh, all right. It's not as if I slept much either.
How could you forget a thing like that?
What?
The bagpipes, the constant bagpiping.
It was fun at first.
When we arrived, the first 10 seconds, I thought it was a joke to welcome us in.
Hugh's devotion to the Scottish instrument is no laughing matter. There are those that said it cost him one of the top jobs at the Foreign Office. His constant piping at embassies, global summits, the UN, as for his poor wife. Well, the coroner recorded an open verdict, but we all knew. Haunted by the drone.
I will never get the ringing out of my head.
Elizabeth's last words, I believe.
He's not even that good at playing them.
Be fair, old boy. It takes years to master the pipes. Look, he did stop around 5 or 6 anti-meridian.
Yeah, and then the plane started flying over the house. Let me say this, Peter. Heathrow is not the West End.
Oh, come. It is west of the centre.
So's Reading. I mean, does he live directly under the flight path?
I found it quite peaceful, but then we always did love the dam busters growing up.
I never thought I'd say this. He makes you look normal.
Hugh? Wait till you meet my other brothers.
We're now approaching our final destination. All change, please.
Look, anyway, what do you want me to say? I'm sorry we didn't stay with old What's-a-Chops.
It's all right. Look, just the next time the Trust send us an invitation to anything, just put it in the bin.
That's the spirit, old chap.
Wait, what the...
Maureen and Alan have come to meet us. Hold on. I recognise that suit of armour sat in the... What is that? Some kind of wheelchair?
God's sake.
Here, I think Peter's holding an award.
What's going on? I can't see.
Okay, what is happening here? Why are you in a suit of armour, Julian?
It was Alan's idea, really.
And what is that? Some kind of motorised wheelchair?
I used a couple of bicycle wheels, a deck chair, and the motors off of an old milk float.
Alan's really outdone himself this time. Just watch this.
Yeah, all right, Julian. It's not Ram's Hatch.
Anyway, now I don't have to push Maureen around anymore. I've got Julian to tow her up the hill instead.
Bloody embarrassing, if you ask me.
I wasn't entirely happy about it either. Didn't see Stephen Hawking working as a tow truck, did you?
Well, he probably got quite a bit of money from them Specsavers adverts.
If there's one thing you're certainly not, Julian, it's a wheelchair-bound genius. And all I asked you to do was look after the museum for just 24 hours.
Listen, no, more importantly, everyone, we won the award! Yay!
Oh, right, victory donut! Oh, dear, that didn't sound good.
I think there's smoke coming from your motors, Julian.
Oh, well, it was good while it lasted. Looks like you'll be pushing us both back to Plum House this time, Alan.
Hey, no, please, no!
Oi, Alan, come back!
Unbelievable.
Plum House was written by Ben Cottam and Paul McKenna. It starred Tom Bell, Simon Callow, Louise Ford, Jane Horrocks, Miles Jopp, Alex Lowe and Piers Quigley. It was directed by Paul Schlesinger and the producer was Claire Broughton. Plum House is a BBC Studios production.